Ramaphosa is visiting Emfuleni to check out the issues around service delivery. It's been plagued, that area, by a lack of water and other basic services, or rather the lack thereof. It also owes Eskom an awful amount of money. Moloko Moloto, ENCA reporter, out in Sebokeng for us this morning. Moloko, hello to you. So water is one of the biggest issues. Let's get to electricity and what is owed to Eskom in a moment. Let's just talk water. It's a basic human right, isn't it?
That's very true, Gareth Edwards. Water and sanitation, particularly for the people of Emfuleni. This is a matter that's been going on for several years. We have seen government intervening. At some point, the national government even sent the South African National Defence Force to assist in cleaning the Vaal River, which was being polluted. And we heard from Minister of Water and Sanitation, Senzo Mchunu, a short while ago when he was briefing members of the media that the Vaal River actually supplies water, potable water, to over 20 million people, some as far as Namibia. But the minister joins me now to take this discussion forward. Matlingwane, thank you so much for making time. The President is coming here along with you as cabinet ministers for the second time in just over a year. And the complaints remain. We have seen last month actually, the Democratic Alliance protesting over the very same issue. Does it mean that you are really not making progress and headway?
Not at all. Not at all. When we came here in July last year via Section 63, which allows the Minister of Water and Sanitation to intervene directly in a place, and we appointed Rand Water to be our implementing agent, things were really bad all over. If you say there are problems, it's no longer all over. Vereniging, we are done. Meertin, we are done. I'm talking about sewer systems. By fixing a number of pump stations under Section 63, I think it's Pump Station 2, Pump Station 8, Pump Station 9, Pump Station 10, completed, handed over. And we fixed the Rothdin wastewater treatment plant. We saw it together with the mayor of Midvaal, and he was satisfied that this work that has been done here. And then we went to Leeuwkale. We still have to go to Redspruit and so on. And we're here in Sebokeng, which is the biggest. In all of these places, we're making progress. Out here in the townships, there are more than 24 contractors who are busy in residential areas, replacing old pipes, so and putting in new ones, removing sewer spillages all over. If there are still complaints, it's because we have not completed our job, and we are coming to those areas. But Vereniging and others were done.
Is it therefore your contention, Minister, that the Vaal water is no longer being polluted?
Well, Vaal water is still being polluted, but to a lesser extent than it was. It's only after we complete all the upgrades and the refurbishments in all these four main sewer wastewater plants that we will say now the effluence that comes out of these wastewater plants going to the Vaal is clean. Of course, we've got to go right up to Ermelo. We have to go down to Northern Cape to make sure that the whole of the river system is clean. It is only then that we'll say it's fine.
The situation that the people of this area find themselves in happens because somebody did not do their job over the years, and you have had to intervene. How much are we talking about here, the billions that you have spent to intervene here?
I'm sure the person who can give you the accurate figures is the accounting officer. That is our DG. But as you say, it's billions of rands, and right now we are saying we need to give Rand Water the next tranche of money so that they don't break they just continuously work until they complete, because they've exhausted the amount of money we allocated to them last time, and we don't want them to leave this place. We want them to work continuously, but it's billions. All we can say to the people is to echo what one woman said here when she saw us in the township where we were monitoring. She said, look, I've been living here for a long time, and for the last 12 years, we've had problems. And I'm happy to see you replacing these pipes and removing this packle of sewer.
The president is just arrived, but I have a quick final question. After you would have done this work, you will leave. The very same municipality will still be confronted.
We are leaving, we are concluding an agreement between Rand Water and Emfuleni to take over as a service provider.
All right, let me let you go. Minister Senzo Mchunu, the Minister for Water and Sanitation. I'm sure you can see there, Gareth, on your screen, the President Cyril Ramaphosa arriving here. And as I said, this is his second visit in just over a year. And before that, we have actually seen even the former Deputy President David Mabuza coming to this particular municipality, and shortly after his appointment as Deputy President, Paul Mashatile also came here. I think it was just weeks after he had been appointed. That kind of like gives you an idea of the seriousness of the challenges here. Interestingly, the Minister Senzo Mchunu earlier saying that they don't believe that there's a failure. In a way, he kind of like believes that there are deficiencies, but not really total failure. But if you look at the fact that there has been sewer that was just spilling all over, to an extent that it was even polluting the river, the Vaal River, which is one of the major sources of potable water. That really has been a serious problem. Of course, this is not only prevalent here in Emfuleni, Gareth. We were just last week in the Free State, the small town of Velkom, there, Machabeng municipality. It's confronted with similar problems, and we have also seen the minister also intervening, the Minister of Water and Sanitation. The infrastructure in terms of the water sanitation projects, the water treatment projects and all that, dilapidated, some of them actually broken, completely broken, not functioning at all. So this is, as you see, the president is being ushered to see the work that is taking place.
We're going to stay with you and our visuals for the moment, Moloko, as well. Excuse the slight breakup in the signal, but we'll stay with Moloko for now, because everything at the moment, Moloko, we're waiting to see if maybe the president says something, so you keep an ear out for that as well. This is all in the build-up, let's be honest, the build-up to the elections next year, to see the government out dealing supposedly with issues. But just because the president is there today does not mean everything is going to suddenly be fixed.
Well, I mean, yes, you're right. Of course, the president is yet to pronounce on the date of elections. That's a process that will have to get underway, possibly after consultation with the IEC and various other stakeholders. And he obviously knows that this is going to be taking place. The people will be going to decide on who they elect. You cannot, therefore, divorce the possibility that he's trying to say to South Africans that we are attending to your challenges, your problems that you are confronted with. Definitely, that obviously is certainly part of it. He might not be doing it in his capacity as president of the governing party, but somebody's going to say, even if elections are around the corner, it doesn't mean that government must stop working. This obviously would have been nice if those who are given the functions and the powers, particularly at municipalities, to do the work, so much that you don't even have to see the president coming down to attend to issues that